What's my fellow gamers, DJ here, and today I'm going to be today I'm going to be 100%ing episode 4, level 1 of LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga. So let's go do that. So this one is, going to be a long one, because this level's kind of like a maze of some sort. Kinda. Actually, I think the first time I actually did try and 100% this one on my own, I think I actually had to put up like a YouTube tutorial on how to do it. I think I actually had to do that, if I remember properly. So this is going to be a long one. Though I guess we did make some progress in the playthrough series that I did in this channel. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we need to do. Okay, so there's this level challenge, was it? Defeat a stormtrooper with their own weapon. I can think of a way we can do that. So we gotta get to destroying things to get studs and all that. And then there's that bit where I destroy vending machines. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can check out the Earth Defense Force series on the Gaming Life DJ. Oh, cutscene.
Oh my! Hello, this is your captain speaking. If you were wondering what those sounds were, we are experiencing some invasion-related turbulence. Please stay calm.
We're being boarded.
So yeah, we're just gonna be going around destroying stuff to get studs, and we'll do some things that we might need to do.
Go, go, go! They're here! Man your station!
So yeah, not really much to say right now since we're just going around destroying stuff. Okay, I don't think I can destroy that after, yeah. Okay, next room. There's still some stuff here. I thought those blew up. But those things do blow up. Yeah. That is something I can destroy. Okay. I wasn't sure there for a second. Maybe I should start saying stuff I'm thinking about out loud a little bit more for commentary. Obviously not everything, because, you know, brain's weird. So just gotta try and destroy that thing. To be honest, I really don't have much to say right now. Just gonna go destroy this. I think that's everything in this room? Yeah. Now, here might be a segment where we can do one of the level challenges, maybe. I'm gonna see what I can do about, like, getting studs and all that. Okay, we can't destroy those. Good to know. So I'm gonna mainly just stay out of the battle and try and get studs. That's all I'm gonna be doing for a bit until I get everything. So I know you're not in this loot room for very long. Essentially, after the stormtroopers are gone, you get kicked out of this room.
Everyone fire!
As part of my duty to protect you, I insist I take care of this.
I'm gonna wanna grab that for later. Now, there's some things that we can, like, possibly build with. Maybe not right now. So we're gonna go do some progress on these guys.
Attack positions! Attack positions!
That count? Probably not. Okay, there's something that we need. I think we need to get a full, the full piece of armor. There we are. And then we can defeat them with their own weapon. Did it work? Is it the grenade? Is it working? Wait, and let's put something else. Okay, I think it was a thermal detonator. Now we have Vader showing up. This is the only few in-game cutscenes where the current character you're playing as actually influenced the cutscene. So yeah, I want to go get those studs, by the way. I just saw somebody clip through the wall.
Appears to be stuck.
So yeah, now let's go get this done.
Your captain again.
Get this
The Empire are
studs.
now fully boarded.
But yeah, that
You are no
completed the
longer
level
required to stay calm.
challenge. So that's all the level challenges completed. Now we just need the studs and mini kits. I was gonna go grab those, by the way.
Trust me, one good eye is all I need for
Okay, is that... For a second I thought there was one just floating there. Now what we want to do is take out these guys. Let me see if this guy can go up to my... I'm assuming if they, like... It's based on... Nope, it's not based on the last person you defeated. Don't want that to happen. That's everything. I think that's all the enemies defeated. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to go around and destroy the stuff in the area. And there's going to be more stuff that we're going to need to do too. Sorry. Alrighty. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of destroying stuff to get studs here because there's a lot of studs that we need for true Jedi. It wouldn't let me just punch the coffee machine, so I had to shoot it. Same thing, whatever this is. Okay, for whatever reason, this thing is not destroyable. Even via lightsabers. I think they just forgot the code that one to destroy. Just making sure. Now we're gonna head back and do what we need to do here. Like, yeah.
As part of my duty to protect you, I insist I take care of this.
Just gonna shoot these cans that drop studs. Now we just gotta destroy these things and rebuild them. There we go. And we have this explosive, so we need to be careful. Close one. We're almost starting tier 2. Yeah, we got for tier 1, and now we're in tier 2. And we have to get all the stuff for tier 2. Then we can get on to tier 3, and then we don't have to go around destroying everything. Okay, now we have another, sure, I'll go through this area first, I guess. Now we have, this explosive that we're gonna need to be careful of. There we go. Whoops, I wanted to go for something else. I don't think I can hit it, I guess. There we go. There, now I'm gonna head back around and get all the stuff over here. Now those things could be a little bit difficult, so I'm just gonna have Kit Fisto or whatever Force user to pull them more closer, so they don't fall into that hole. Okay, now I'm gonna send Fisto or player 2 down there, and I'm gonna set the main player up here.
One good eye is all I need for this.
I want to go down there and get the studs that fell down there, but I know this one, player 1, is just going to drop down there, and I don't want that to happen. So maybe you should have, like, keep the Force user and be able to, like, I don't know, I don't think it will work, because it'll probably just be destroyed on impact. And then we gotta head over to this terminal. Actually, no. We need to go back. I thought he was playing on his phone for a second. Now that we're back here, we need to go up this way. How did you get here? I think I went the wrong way. I'm gonna go back down and go this way, because I think there's another way from there to there. Yeah, over here. Also, here's a reference to one of the original Star Wars games, Lego Star Wars 2, which was like the original trilogy and stuff, I think. You know the Complete Saga? It's basically that, but only the original trilogy. So basically, it doesn't have any of the content from the prequels. It's also one of the first games, I think it's called TT Games, created. Well, the actual first one is Lego Star Wars 1, which is the same thing, but only with the prequels, instead of the original trilogy. It looks like that can't be destroyed. Okay, that thing that we just destroyed earlier, that is necessary. We did need to defeat that thing. Nearly fell over. Fell in. Now drop down, and now what we want to do is actually go over to this panel this time. And open that. Now we have another one of these guys. Also, I think you can destroy these things. Yep. I don't know if they explode, though. I guess they don't, so... You can also hit the thing with their support beam or whatever. Okay, is that everything here? Yep. Now it's gonna go around, get this stuff. And then we head down. And now we're here at the spot where we would normally fall down into. You know, up here, you know, where we were originally. We can head around, and there's a couple loose stuff here. And then there's also a lot of the stuff to destroy too. We're almost through. Yep, we're through tier 2 now, and then we just need to go through tier 3, and then we don't need to worry about destroying everything. The best thing to do is not miss, because that would make things take longer. But these traffic cones that you can push around can also be destroyed, and will have studs. I thought I saw something. Whoops.
As part of my duty to protect you, I insist I take care of this.
I wonder what it... Oh, it was that. Where did that even come from? Oh, it was when I took damage and fell off my own head. We'll come back to that. Evaders out there killing somebody. Okay, I think that's everything. Now we're in this room. So there's some things that we can destroy in here, which is what we're gonna focus on, but we're gonna go to a different path. There's technically this puzzle where I think I'm able to go through there without causing any problems. So what's next? I guess I'm gonna pull this. It's gonna allow us to build something. But before we do that, we're gonna swap over to a scoundrel.
Seeing that thing has given me an idea.
Everything you heard about me is true. I know my way around these. I couldn't even do it.
Now that's open, that's for later. I think that, yeah. That does something when we, do a thing. So we're just gonna make this. Then we're just gonna go get the studs from here. Look, obviously there's this. And then we're gonna need to head back and destroy the stuff that's here. There's also a gunk droid here. Not really important right now. I think it might be useful later. Okay, so we're not going to interact with that panel. The hero panel, we're not going to interact with that. We're actually going to go back, destroy the thing we made earlier. And then we're going to build the alternative version. Just going to grab the studs that dropped from this. It seriously just break. This is the other thing I thought was we were supposed to do with the destroy the stormtroopers with their own weapon. We hit one of the explosives.
This is your old captain speaking once again. Please give the Empire a warm welcome by surrendering peacefully and handing over the plans.
Yeah, right. Anyways. Can we go in here? No. This does not look like glass to me. I don't know why. If you want to, you can grab the, wait, hold on. We'll go over what I was about to say in a second. Oh, I didn't know this was in here. That's fine, forgot about it. Okay, as I was saying, if you want, you can swap over to a villain character and get the weapons from in here. So keep in mind you're going to want to use grapple a lot, which villains can't use, so yeah. Now we're going to head all the way back to where we entered. Actually, I missed something. Give me a second. Actually, I missed a few things, actually. Now we gotta swap over to a Force user to open this door. Now there's some stuff we can destroy in here to get studs. Now we can hop down. Look around to see if there's anything that we have like, to destroy or whatever. Okay, now we're in this electricity room. Which, by the way, I think these electricity rooms are like a reference to the older game. Okay, we need to swap over to the Jedi. I think we can use like the Jedi, Sith, or Scavengers for this.
I can lend a hand. Or tentacle.
No, but there's a mini kit.
I will keep this safe.
There we go. There's some more stuff we can destroy. I'm assuming player 1 can't get over here. Yeah, that's true. I thought I saw a stud here for a second. That's something we can pick up. For True Jedi. And there's another enemy up here that we need to destroy. Okay. There's more stuff we can destroy for True Jedi and all that. And boom, now we don't need to go around destroying everything because we got all of True Jedi. Since player 1 still can't reach us, we're going to use player 2 to swap to a hero so we can grapple back up here.
Sorry, got a little carried
Now we
away.
still need to go destroy something for the mini kit. There is a mini kit in this room.
They're throwing shapes I've never seen before. How do we beat that?
Now we need to
I'm here on Jedi.
swap to a force user. Technically you need to dispatch these guys first, because they are gonna just straight up attack you. Now you need to use the Jedi mind trick to do the distract thing. And that's going to cause some stuff to fall down, and you can use it to build a mini kit.
My turn. Interesting. I'll keep this one.
Okay, we're 2 out of 5.
Their moves are too spicy for us.
They're dead, and you're already dancing. Yeah, it's a little weird. Okay, we're gonna go this way.
Keep walking.
There's R2, but we're not gonna follow him. We're gonna go down this way, because there's still some stuff we can get. Actually, I just realized we can't even go that way, because it's not open yet. Just hop down here. Now I just go across. Whoops. Don't do that.
My powers have doubled since the last time I was here.
There we go. And now we can go back to player 1. Now, I guess we go back on the regular path? We can also grapple up here now. If I can do it right. There we go. Now over here should be something we might need. There's also an explosive. Boom, that's the mini kit.
Truly is a prize for sure.
For those things we need, for those, yeah, creatures that we need to destroy. Now there should be something down here too. This leads to, this room. Now Now we just need to defeat all the enemies that are here.
Stamp for my assassination attempt loyalty card.
Actually, might want to swap back to player 2 here, so we can go and open that door. So we can go back in and out.
Maybe when they grant me rank of master, I'll be able to do it.
The royal house of Naboo is safe under my watchful eyes. I mean, as part of my duty to protect you, I insist I take care of this.
So let's go find our way back around to go and open that door. Oh, you're back. Okay. And head down here, and then we're just gonna go open the door, so we can go in and out and not get stuck. Okay, now we're back.
Moving in.
Time for some aggressive negotiations.
Now we just need to destroy this stuff. Then we have this puzzle, I guess. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Just gotta move this over here, and then we'll create a trampoline. Let's go up there and push this lever. Oh, it usually does a cutscene. And now we just gotta pull this back to where it was. The enemies are gonna spawn, we gotta take them out. There's some behind us too. My bad. Now, let's head over here. Now here's where we're gonna get a new thing. So we gotta get this Gonk droid to stand here. Then, if you remember, there was another Gonk droid back this way, which is why we needed this door open. To make life easier, I'm gonna go interact with that panel. I'm pretty sure the Gonk droid stays.
We don't need to take a vote. I'll handle this.
Here we go. If the Gonk droid's still here, each one to open that panel so we can, or use that panel so we can break down this glass. So we can have an easier time going back here and getting this Gonk droid to this button. Now we can just have player 1 and player 2 stand on the buttons, and it will open the door. And boom, make it.
I will take this to the Senate so that we can discuss it for weeks. Then take no real action on it.
Now you have two options. Either you can go back to where we saw R2 and then just go to where R2 was, or you can continue this puzzle. I'm just going to continue the puzzle since we're already right here. Typically there's enemies that spawn here, but I guess they're just not here today. I think it's because we've already been here, because we're here now. So let's head over to R2, where we can get the next mini kit. Skip the cutscene. Even though it is kind of funny. For some reason it's not skipping. Lovely. Even though I hold the skip button, but it didn't skip because this AAA game is perfectly coded. Okay. Now we're here. Now we just need to go to where the mini kit is, which I think is at the end of the level. Be careful of all the fire.
Hey, who's that? Just a couple of droids. They scare you, buddy? Of course not. Nothing scary about a sentient collection of metal wires. Easy there, easy! Uh-oh. What are they gonna do, huh? Translate it?
This is why you don't mess with droids, even though there wasn't even any droids in the first place until I turned into a droid anyways. We're gonna go this way because there's a neat little enemy type. This area's a little shocking, isn't it? So over here, there's an enemy type. These guys actually attack you. If you're actually a person, they will actually attack you.
Everything you heard about me is
See?
true.
This is the only, like, astromech enemy type, actually, I think. I think there's only, like, probably, like, 2 of them in this game. Now we head back here, fight this guy. Then we go over here. Then we destroy this. Then we build it.
I know my way around these.
Actually, I don't think we need.
Sorry.
I don't think we need to do that. We just need to open this and just punch it. And build. And then boom, mini kit.
That's a pretty little thing.
And that's everything. It should be everything. It should say. Yep. That is everything. So let's swap back to an astromech. Do this. There we go. And that ends the level. Let's skip the cutscene. Once, actually. Alright. So that's the level. So that's all True Jedi completed. We have the level challenges completed, which we did 2 in the previous. And then we have all the mini kits, which okay, that looked a little weird. And that's everything. So we just move back over here. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you subscribe, like, comment, so you're missing my videos, comment, ping, all over with your friends. Watch my other stuff too, should be linked in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See you, gamers.